I've got everything laid out that I'm going to be using in today's video. Well, so let's go through each one step by step. Create, organize, style. You're watching Simple Made Pretty. So I just showed you everything laid out on that table. It's all from Dollar Tree. And now I'm going to show you how I turned those everyday finds into high-end Cricut gift ideas that everyone loves. In this video, I'm sharing 10 Dollar Tree Cricut tutorials, and all of them are either under $2 to $10 each, and they make the perfect Secret Santa, teacher, or neighbor gift ideas. I also have a full blog post with 35 more Cricut gift ideas if you want to keep the inspiration going, and you can find even more detailed tutorials right here on my channel or at simplemadePretty.com. If you've ever seen my video using that viral large makeup bag at Dollar Tree, you know how many amazing gift ideas can come from just one item. And if you need even more inspiration, I've also got a whole post full of Cricut teacher gift ideas that would pair perfectly with these. And if you are a YouTube member at Simple Made Pretty, I'm sharing all of the SVG files from this video inside the community post tab. Just hit that join button and then head over there to download every single design that I use today. Don't forget to check out my handmade ornaments video for even more DIY gift ideas, and be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss my next video with even more holiday Cricut crafts coming your way. Let's get started making. Go get your Cricut machine. These are going to be so easy, beginner friendly. You're going to want to try to make all of these. I'm guaranteeing it. Somebody on your list is going to love these gift ideas. The first thing I'm going to make is a leather bookmark. I'm using this Dollar Tree leather. You may have seen this with all the other Cricut vinyl. I've got a piece of chipboard, and so I've got my design ready to go in Cricut Design Space. So I'm just going to lay this on my mat, and I'm going to try to cut this with my regular blade in my machine. For my settings, I have it set to faux leather paper thin, and I put the pressure on as more. So it just finished cutting, so we're going to see it cut my bookmarks, and I did have it cut a little hole here. Look how perfect that was. So the chipboard is next. I selected a light chipboard with more pressure. And it's done, and so now I have this nice thick piece that I can put my bookmark together. I'm using a Smart Glitter iron-on. All right, so I've got the glitter ready to go. I'm using my Easy Press Mini. I barely put it on there anytime at all. Cute. Now I'm just going to put it all together. I'm using my good old-fashioned tacky glue, and I'm gluing these layers together. This will help it to stay stiff. And to finish it off, I'm just going to tie a little ribbon to it. This leather bookmark can be used with any quote or personalization. It's perfect for book lovers, teachers, or stocking stuffers. Classy, minimal gift for any reader. This next project, I've got these 2 wooden blocks from Dollar Tree and some gold vinyl that I will load into the machine. I think a lot of us could use this quote sitting at our desk or our kitchen. This is such a fun little sign to make and give somebody as a gift. Got my transfer paper ready to go. So I'm just going to place it right on top, even though there is that little gap. These Dollar Tree wood blocks make the cutest canvas for mini signs, perfect for church groups, coworkers, exchanges, or stocking stuffers. For this next project, I'm going to be using some Dollar Tree cork sheets. These are adhesive on the back, and this is actually a scrap. They don't actually come like this. And to double up what I'm making, I'm going to be using some Cricut foam as well, and a scrap piece of white iron-on. And I'm starting by making the iron-on pieces first. I've got it set to mirror image, and it's on everyday iron-on. Now I'm going to cut the cork sheet. Setting for my machine was saying this was not compatible, and it's most likely because of my blade. I'm just using a standard blade. So I guess we'll see what it does. My blade is like covered in cork, so you want to make sure it's cleaned up after that. So I'm actually going to do the foam next, and we're going to cut the same circles. And as far as my cork circles go, I'm going to end up, whatever it didn't finish cutting here, is just cut them out by hand. Well, that was messy, but I'm going to stick these two pieces together. Now, if I had an extra piece of corkboard, I would just do double-sided corkboard, to be honest with you, because I'm just trying to get this a little bit thicker. And I also, you can't really use the coaster with this piece on the back. All right, I've got all of my iron-on little cutouts, and I'm just going to place them on my corks and use my Cricut Easy Press. Look how good that looks. Looks really good. These look really good as they are. I'm just not really happy with how they ended up because I hand cut them on the outside. So I'm actually going to add, I have this whole roll of macrame, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun to glue it around the edge. It kind of is giving it a little bit of a coastal vibe with this addition, and I think that would be so cute. Although these look like they would be perfect to fit in like a car cup holder, so these are definitely fun if you like the way they look just plain. But I'm going to add this macrame. Look at how cute these are with the trim on it. I'm so glad I decided to add it. It definitely was a little bit more extra work, but it looks so cute. Some other ideas for these corks: elegant monograms or last names or other funny sayings. These are perfect for office gifts, housewarmings, or game night friends. Next on my list, we are tackling two projects, although these could be given as one gift to someone. I'm making an oven mitt and this dish towel, and these are both from Dollar Tree. So I spent $1.25, and we are doing some iron-on. So I decided to do a monogram design, and I'm using my own name. So I've got the image weeded, and I'm going to use my Cricut Easy Press. I've got it set to 315 for 30 seconds. This is 100% cotton, so that's what I Googled online. So here is how it looks. Looks pretty cute. Pair this personalized oven mitt with a cookie mix, spatula, or wooden spoon. It's perfect for bakers, friends, or Secret Santa swaps. Now for the dish towel, this is 100% polyester. So I'm heating it at 295 for 30 seconds. All right, there's the finished towel. And you could wrap this up with some soap or pair it with the other oven mitt for a really cute gift. This gift is simple, functional, and oh so charming. It's perfect for hosts, newlyweds, or holiday parties. Next on my list to make is I've got this bucket from Dollar Tree, which I'm going to be putting some goodies in. I'm using a matte Oracle 651 vinyl. I'm going to make a cute little decal really quick. All right, so here's our decal. Make s'more memories. And I'm going to put that right on the front. And then we're going to fill this little basket with some s'mores goodies. Put a big red bow on it, and you have the perfect little gift for someone who loves camping, or they just have a fire pit in their backyard. They've got kids that love making s'mores, and you don't have to do the traditional s'mores kit in here. You could do, like, if somebody doesn't have a fire pit, you could do what are the s'mores where they have ice cream cones and then you just fill it with the goodies and wrap it in tin foil and put it in your oven. You could do that type of s'more kit. And then they can use this bucket to store all of their little s'mores items. This gift is practical, affordable, and adorably giftable. It's perfect for families, coworkers, or neighbors. Next up, I've got this velvet journal, and this is from Dollar Tree. It's $1.25. and it's got this wrapped piece of paper around it, which I'm going to take off. And then that way we can personalize it on the front. And I'm going to be using a gold Oracle 651. This is the same color that I used on the little Think Happy Thoughts signs. Okay, so here's our decal, and I did personalize it with my own name. I thought, how pretty would this be just sitting on my bedside table? Decal. And I'm just going to place it right in the middle. I don't think I would ever guess this was Dollar Tree. A personalized notebook feels custom and luxe without the price tag. This is perfect for teens, writers, or planners. Next up, I've got a scrap piece of vinyl and this empty mason jar. Just wait till you see what I do with it. Okay, so I've got my decal made, but before I attach it, I'm going to actually make a candle. So I've got some soy flakes here, a little wick. I'm going to go put some coconut oil in here, and then I'm going to heat it up. I'm going to add a little drop of wax at the bottom and use a clothespin and keep this wick in place. And then I'm going to mix up my essential oils because this needs to cool down a bit before putting essential oils in it. And then I'm going to let it all set, and then we'll come back and make the decal. It's melted. I just heated it up in the microwave for 30 seconds. And I'm just trying to get this wick to stay put, so we're just going to stick that in there. So I just have a clothespin with the wick inside of it. All right, so my oil has cooled down enough that I can add my essential oils. Now I'm just going to pour it in the jar, and then I'm going to let it sit and cool completely before I put the decal on. Okay, my candle is pretty much solidified. I stuck it in the fridge to speed things up so I could just get the label on and show you how cute this is. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This color looks so cute and aesthetic. Nothing says cozy Christmas like a handmade candle. This is perfect for teachers, neighbors, or coworkers. I used everything I already had in my house, so this was practically a free project. For this next project, I'm doing print then cut. So I've printed off my Santa and it's cutting it out. Okay, while he's cutting, I'm cutting out a couple pieces in this cream cardstock and then the red cardstock too. You'll see when I'm done. Okay, so I actually ended up just removing the rest of his body, and I will change the print then cut. If you get this file from me, it's only going to be the Santa head that's a print then cut, and then the rest of it will go together like this, and we'll glue on an extra beard, his snow cap. Now before I attach the beard, I have a little Wawa gift card. So this is where you can do whatever amount you want, but if you're looking for a gift that's under $10, just create one of these little holders. And I'm thinking his beard needs to cover it too. So I'm only going to glue the top part there. So then the gift card could still sit underneath of his beard. But I think you can, if you see Santa more, it looks better. Now you have a cute little gift that you can give someone. You can even put a cute little message on the back. And if I were you, I'd probably put a glue dot on the inside of each mitten so then that card stays put. Let's be honest, sometimes a gift card is the best gift, but that doesn't mean it has to feel impersonal. Perfect for teachers, teens, coworkers, or secret Santa gifts. This next project is super fun. It's one of my favorite things to make of all time with Cricut. So I'm going to be making some greeting cards. I've got a heavy cardstock as my base, and then I've got this pattern cardstock and a bunch of pretty colors. So here are the pieces I cut with my machine. It's a cute little card that says hi. I've got this insert that's going to go here, and then this other insert that's going to go here. I'm just going to glue it all together. Okay, in just a few minutes, you have the cutest little note card. And what I like to do is I like to take whatever paper, pattern paper I use. I like to line, these are just store-bought envelopes. Sometimes I get extras when we order our Christmas cards. And so I'll cut it to fit this envelope. Just stick that in there, and then we will find where it needs to be scored. Take our scoring tool. And then fold that down. And then we just need to cut this so that you can still get to that sticky part. So probably about right there. And then just trim the extra off on the sides. And then you're going to glue that in place. And now you have a cute little note card. And you can make a ton of these in different colors to make like a fun set. And I found this box at Dollar Tree. And it's a perfect box to give a gift of note cards like this too. So you can just put these right inside of the box to give as a gift. Stationery lovers will adore this thoughtful gift. It's perfect for teachers, coworkers, or anyone who loves snail mail. Here's a look at all 10 Cricut Dollar Tree gifts I made in this video. Each one simple, affordable, and handmade with love. Every single project started with something you can grab at Dollar Tree, and I used my Cricut to turn them into thoughtful, high-end gifts that look like they came from a boutique. These are the kinds of gifts that people actually use, not the kind that sit on a shelf and collect dust. From mason jar candles that smell like a cabin in the woods to personalized notebooks, funny coasters, and monogrammed kitchen towels. Each one of these projects is practical, pretty, and full of personality. What I love most is that each of these cost just a few dollars to make, and some are literally under $2, but they look so polished once you add a custom Cricut label or vinyl design. And that's what I really want this series to remind you. Crafting doesn't have to be expensive to be special. You can make beautiful things that fit any budget and still bring joy to the people that you love. I hope this video inspired you to grab your Cricut, head to Dollar Tree, and create something beautiful this season, because sometimes the most meaningful gifts aren't the ones that cost the most. They're the ones made with heart, creativity, and a little bit of hot glue. That was it. I hope this video gave you some fun and affordable ideas that you can use your Cricut for this holiday season. Every one of these gifts cost me under $2 to $10 to make, and they look so high end. Remember to grab those SVG files if you're a channel member, and head to simplemadePretty.com for the full list of 35 Cricut gift ideas. Thanks so much for watching, and happy crafting, friends. Let's make this season Simple Made Pretty. Bye.